Hey ladies, welcome back to Mandy's Place. Today I'm going to do a little tutorial on how to make a folder, a pocket folder for your journal. This one is the Heidi swap one. It's the memory keepers planner, memory planner. You want to take a piece of paper out. That's what I'm going to do. This is like the harder acetate paper. I'm going to use that. It's just more sturdy. I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to measure it. And then you want to pick out your paper that you want to use. I'm going to use this paper and I fold it in half. This is a 12 by 12 piece of paper. Folding in half is the exact size that you need for width-wise. Then you're just going to go ahead and you're going to line it up and then make a mark to where you need to cut the extra off up here. And we're going to go ahead and we're just going to line it up. And like I said, this piece of paper is cut in half. And make sure it's straight and even. And go ahead and cut. We're gonna go a little bit deeper. There's two pieces of paper. And then just because this is smaller doesn't mean you can't also put this in there. Motorcycle outside is driving me insane. We're gonna have it open this way in the folder. So the fold here is on the outside. So that way I poke the holes here. And this one will have slits in it, so that way I can open it like this. That way nothing can accidentally fall out the side or anything. So unless you have the Heidi swap paper, oh, maybe I should bring this in frame. Unless you have the Heidi swap paper punch for this, then I'm just gonna go ahead and I have a single punch here. And with this being lined up, I'm trying to think exactly how I want to do this. You know what? I think I am just going to take this piece right here that I just cut off. And I guess you didn't have to cut it off. I didn't even think about it that way. You could have just folded this right over and didn't have to cut it at all. Yeah, I think that's what we might do. And then it would fold like this. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, guys. I should have thought about that a little bit more before I actually started, huh? I was thinking I was just gonna glue it on the inside, like a different piece, but actually that's pretty nice thickness for the folder to make sure stuff doesn't fall out. You can just tape that up and then put your punches in. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I did find some like double-sided sticky tape from the Dollar Tree. It seems to work okay, so I'm not... Okay, so, sorry, I got a text message. Of course I did. I did go ahead and trim this down just so, it was this long, and I trimmed it, actually, I'll do it this way. I trimmed it down just so it was like an even black line, just a little bit farther down, so it'll look like that, not as thick. I do like it though. I'm going to go ahead and glue that on the sides. And then across, oh, I'm not even in frame. The sides here, and then across the very, very bottom. And I found this at Dollar Tree, and it seems to work okay. Especially if you keep it on the paper. It might really work, huh? You can use double-sided tape for this. You can also use any glue that you would like. Anything you prefer. I prefer not to make a mess, so I'm using this tape. So you can see it works really well. Let's make sure there's enough on there. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm gonna move this all the way because now I got tape on it. And we're just going to go, I'm not exactly in frame here. And then just line it up with your, your sides. And if you're better at this than me, congratulations, because I suck at lining things up. I think I might do one more folder where we just fold it. instead of doing this taping. And there you go, you got your folder. Just pressing it together a little bit better. There we go, we have our folder. And then we'll put this right next to it, which is still a little bit taller than the other one, which is okay. I can fix it. Fix it. Just make sure it's even, and then you're just gonna line up your hole punch with the holes that are already there, and then just hole punch it out. Acetate is quite hard to hold on to at the same time. Let's do it this way. Oh, that's hard for me to do. I messed up my hand over the weekend. I don't know why I can't punch it. And it hurts to use the inner part of my hand at all. Ow. Ouch. Yeah, exactly where that lays, like my palm, it hurts. I don't know what I did, ladies. But we're just going to go ahead and follow the, already. I am sorry again, ladies. I'm not even too sure where the last part left off. But I did punch the holes and make sure it fits how we want it to. And it does. So the next thing we're gonna do is, kind of need my scissors for this part, huh, ladies? Looks like my scissors ran off on me. Okay, these are not my normal scissors I use, but they're gonna work. So it fits nicely. We're just gonna open it up, and where the holes are, we're gonna make just a little slit. Like there. Ow. Oh, that hurt. I'm sorry, ladies. I wish I could do this with my non-dominant hand. And, ow. Ow. You ladies, I'm sorry. Oh. And we're just gonna do that to all three of them. Just enough so we can pull it in and out without ripping it. You can make those holes however big you want. And then we just slide it in. Whoops. And then we'll be able to open this part and flip it open. See? And if you wanted to, you can get those circle cut out hole dots and you could put them around it just to reinforce it to make sure it doesn't rip or anything. And that's more than okay. You know, there's no right or wrong way to make your own journal. This one's not gonna stay here. I just use this for a template. So here's our folder. As you can see, you need to open it right up and you'll have all your nice little goodies in there, all right? I think that instead of gluing this, you could just glue this sides after you fold this piece of paper up. You're still gonna wanna trim it to how far you want this up. Like I trimmed this much off, I don't know, about 1.5 inches, I would say I trimmed off of it, off of a 12 by 12 piece of paper. So, I mean, but you could have left that on there. And as you can see, let's see if I have a piece of paper or something. Oh, look, got some, pearls and, some flowers and And you could have, depending on how you want to use yours, you could even use some journaling cards in there. And then you can just close it up and put these right back in there, and there's your folder. Thank you, ladies, for stopping at Mandy's Place. I hope this helps. And just because this is the size I made, you can make this any size you want. You know, it all depends on the journal that you're using or the daily planner that you're using. Or I think I'm going to use this as like a memory keeper. I don't think I'm actually going to use it as like a daily planner like it's supposed to be. I think I'm going to use it as like a memory keeper and take little pictures and put in there and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do. And you guys have fun with it. Like I said, there's no right or wrong way to do anything. It's all about what you like. So thank you, ladies, for stopping at Mandy's Place, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.